Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 9, Episode 7 of my Leicester City Let's Play in Football Manager 2019. And we're coming up to the end of January. We're coming to the end of the transfer window where we have no money to spend. And I'm trying to offload players just so I can maybe just bring that one other player in that we need. But I'm just not too sure who we need or who I can sell. But today, again, we've got Cup Fever. We've got Middlesbrough for the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final, and then we've got Liverpool in the, I want to say it's the fourth round of the FA Cup. We're still top of the table by, is it 9 points? Yeah, 9 points. Chelsea do have a game in hand. They are playing today. Results have been a bit iffy. But I say a bit iffy. Last time out, you saw us do the, again, Everton 3-1 and Tottenham 5-0. And also, I've got to apologise. I realised I recorded in episode 6, which was the Stoke Man United game, which I said I was going to record after the PSG game, but completely forgot that I already recorded it, so I just didn't show you it. So my apologies for that, guys. So yeah, after that, we've got kind of 2 red dots here, which we're not used to seeing. But straight after the episode, we did play it Everton, and we destroyed them 7-1. And Abraham getting, was it 4 goals? 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5 goals for Abraham. 2 Song getting 1 and Chilwell getting another. We looked really good, and I thought, this is what we want. This is what we need to have some good wins in the league. We then went to Middlesbrough, who were second in the Championship, and they gave us one hell of a game. It was a scrappy game. We couldn't really get into it. I did rotate the team a little bit. We still lost 1-0, which was a shame, really. At least we're at their spot. We can hopefully come to our spot and beat them today. Like I say, we put 7 past Everton, 5 past Tottenham. We should be able to mop them up today and get the win. We then played Watford, just beat them 1-0. A penalty from Tammy Abraham. Again, no one else really performing that well. Dolberg struggling a little bit. And I'm trying to sell Harry Kane, but it's making me think maybe I shouldn't, just because Dolberg is struggling a little bit. I just don't know what to do with the team. I think there's a lot going on at the minute. A lot of games in close proximity, and I'm getting injuries. And I feel like I probably shouldn't sell any more players. And I have sold a player. I'll show you who it is. Then we played Aston Villa, and this is showing like we lost 2-1. Martin's got himself sent off, which means we had to change the formation up. I brought Chris Scott on bang on half time just for the fact that Abraham wasn't performing at all. Missed loads of sitters. Dolberg wasn't doing that great either. But we went. He scored straight away, and then we were just on the attack. And I don't know if I can show you the stats for this game. Match stats, where are they? Yeah. We had 24 shots, but we only managed to get 4 on target. They had 8 shots and 3 on target and scored 2 of theirs. They were just more clinical. We had more possession. We had more clear-cut chances as well. We just couldn't win. It was one of them games where, at the end of the day, it's football. You're not going to win every game. It'd be nice if we did. It was just one we didn't win. We then went to Huddersfield, who were... It's a good Huddersfield team. I think they're in 5th place. Let's have a quick look. Huddersfield are 7th now. They were in 5th when we played them. We beat them 2-0. Chris Scott and McCure getting on the score sheet. Chris Scott has started just for the fact that he's starting to play well, and he seems to be the striker that's on form at the minute, other than Abraham getting his 5 goals against Everton, meaning he got his goal bonus for the year. Hopefully that means he's not going to stop scoring. So, today then, we've got Middlesbrough at home, then Liverpool. It should be okay. We should get through. Well, I'm hoping we beat Middlesbrough so we get through to a final of the Carabao Cup again. Let's retain that. We've got Liverpool. That's going to be a tough game in the FA Cup. I think we can still beat them, but I'm going to rotate the side a lot. What I then will do is play the West Ham and Man City game offline, come back for the AC Milan and then the Chelsea game. And that Chelsea game is massive. I feel like if we manage to beat Chelsea, I just think the league may be ours. But if we have a look at who we've got to play after that, we've got Southampton in 12th. They're all right, mid-table team. But then we've got Arsenal in the top 4. Again, very good side. Blackburn, which 10th, playing well. Preston, top half of the table, playing well. Liverpool, 5th place. West Brom are in 6th place. Stoke are in 8th. Then we've got Man United, who are in 3rd. Crystal Palace at the bottom half. Hull at the bottom half. And then Tottenham, bottom half. We've got some tough games. These games here are not easy at all. The Man United game is going to be massive at the end of the season. The Arsenal game is going to be crucial. Liverpool, probably not so much, but I think it will be. But it's more the likes, the Southamptons, the Blackburns, the West Brom and Stoke. They're the games we have to win, no matter what. We just have to go out and win. Whether we will or not, I don't know. But we're getting to the end of the season, and hopefully this is going to be the one where we manage to win the Premier League. Enough of me waffling on, though. We're going to get into this match, because we've got 2 games to go in today, and I'm already 6 minutes in. This is how the team is going to line up. Again, we've got a lot of injuries. Sapan is out for 2 weeks. Annoying, because he has been performing really well for us. Zuma's still out for another 5 weeks. Martin's got injured. He's out for 8 days. Thomas is out injured for 4 weeks. And these were all kind of, apart from Martin's, I think they were all training ground injuries. So I've taken control of training again and just reduced the workload on training. Just because I feel like they're absolutely battering them in training. So how we're going to line up today is we've got Silver in goal with Rob Holding, Miguel, Maguire, Chilwell, TT, Ndidi, Toussaint, McCule, Abraham and Scott up front. Winks is dropped to the bench. He had that one good season. Look, he's declining. He's 29 years of age. Look at all these arrows. He's not having the season he had last season. Yes, he's averaging more than he did last season. He's only played 6 games. Then again, last season, he only scored 1 goal and had 2 assists, but his passing was insane. He was solid in that midfield. He has been an alright player, but was he worth 114 million? Probably not. But Toussaint is starting. I feel like he's been playing a lot better recently. 18 games, he's got 2 goals, 1 assist. He's at 7.35 rating, his best season he's ever had for us. I'm just going to give him more games and hopefully it'll be fine. So let's get straight into this game, guys. Here we go. They're actually lining up a bit more defensive than they did last time. They're going to try and keep this 1-0 lead, aren't they? Also, sorry if I feel a bit sniffly and stuff. I'm recording this first thing in the morning and I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So let's just do my usual team talks. It's not going as well as I planned. Well, that worked. Let's get the strikers happy as well. Fingers crossed Chris Scott will manage to get a hat-trick today. Thomas is absent, yeah. He doesn't play every game because we don't play wingers every single game. And it's nice. I have liked that this season I've had another formation to go to and I've managed to rotate the players. And I think that's been the key to the success this season. Rotating the team a lot more when the players I have to come on are good players. The likes of Thomas coming on the wing. We've got Alberto. He's not the greatest player, but he's got room to improve. He's a good youngster. People are stepping it up, which is nice. The bench is looking stronger and stronger, and the first team is just looking better. My only negative, I just think the centre-backs, Maguire and Holding are getting on. We've got Miguel, Martins, Zuma's out injured. We need to get a couple of centre-backs in. If I was carrying on this save, God, get my words out, Lou. I'll be getting a brand new goalkeeper in the summer. I'll be buying probably a couple more centre-backs. If I had the money, though, we're massively in debt. We need to win as many competitions as possible, really, just to get money there. Maybe sell a player, i.e. Dolberg for big money. I'm not going to sell Harry Kane for big money, but we're on the attack here straight away. TT, can he get the crossing? He can. Can't find Chris Scott. Again, McCule's there. McCule scores, makes it 1-0. 1-1 on aggregate. This is what we want. 31 minutes in. We need to win this game. Again, it's going to be money at the end of the day, and this club needs money in, or else we're going to struggle. Unless one of these takeovers actually happen, I doubt it will though. 1-0. Right, this game kicks on. There's been no more highlights this off, apart from this corner, which is probably not going to result into a goal, is it? It's going to. Chris Scott, he loves cup games. He always scores in cup games, but that is good. 2-0 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate. I don't know if away goals count. This is from a corner as well. Rob Holding manages to get the header to Chris Scott, and we're going to go into this second half after just getting another goal. We're all over Middlesbrough. We should be winning. You're playing well, but there's still room for improvement. There massively is, guys. We need to score another goal, another 2 goals. So just in case they score, then it makes... That doesn't make things better. If we win 3-2, that's fine. Just one more goal. One more goal will make me happy. Just don't let them score. This is just the lovely pointless highlight we have. There we go. Pointless. Alright, we're just coming up to substitution o'clock. And I was thinking about maybe taking Toussaint off, and I'm going to. He's injured. He's picked up an injury. Knee injury, hopefully. This isn't signs of him being out injured for a while. Also, if you've probably noticed, Hernandez is on the bench as well, injured. We'll bring on Winks, though, on a supporting role, a deep line playmaker. Hopefully that'll be alright. I don't know whether to make any more subs. Chris Scott, do you know what? I'm going to try Harry Kane as a complete forward. Try and get some game time into him, because he wants to play more. And I'm not giving him the chance, and I need people to start scoring. And if he comes on and shows me that he wants to start scoring for us, he'll get more game time, because Dolberg isn't doing it for us at the minute. Goal kick to us, looking for Harry Kane. Harry Kane lets it bounce over him, but he's in. Harry Kane's in. Harry Kane scores. Makes it 3-1 on aggregate, 3-0 on the night. This makes me think, should I be selling Harry Kane? Should I be starting him? I probably should be starting him, to be honest with you. But this ball just, it doesn't head it. It just lets it go past him. He just got a bit fortunate. But he did put it away. Kept his composure there. Got himself another goal. That's goal number 6 for the season for Harry Kane. Right, we're getting to the 80th minute mark. I'm thinking I need to make another substitution. And I'm tempted to bring on Dan Hall for Ndidi, just to keep Ndidi fit. But they both play as a deep line playmaker, which is... I don't know how this is going to go. Let's put Winks on an attacking playmaker and see if that makes any difference. Dan Hall, the young lad, he's done well for us. He did well, was it last season? He did well. He scored, well, he scored in the that mad penalty shootout against Manchester City. Scored twice as well. Right, they have got a highlight. Hopefully they don't resort into them getting a goal. They don't. They just lash it over. We're going to be getting into the final of the Carabao Cup, which I believe it is going to be against Everton, which we've seen that we can beat Everton. Right, let's just win this ball back. There's 10 seconds to go. Don't let them grab a goal. Winks with a good tackle there. There we go, time is up. We're going to win this one. There we do, 3-0, 3-1 on aggregate. We're through to the final of the Carabao Cup. We got away with... No, we didn't get away with that one. What am I saying? We got away with the tie. We should have won the first one, but that's just... Oh, God. Oh, my God. I've ruined the team talk as we go into the 4th round of the FA Cup against Liverpool. Stupid team talks. How did Chelsea dropping points again? They only managed a draw against Arsenal. That puts us 8 points clear. Still at the top. This is good. If we have a look, so this episode is going to drag on a little bit, so I need to be quick. But if we have a look at Chelsea's fixtures recently, they drew against Man City. They lost 4-3 against Liverpool. Southampton beat them 1-0. Just picked up a draw against Arsenal there. They have dropped points massively. That's meant that we can get a gap pulled up against them. This is why this game here is going to be massive. Hopefully, I don't know how it's going to go. And they've got Barcelona in the Champions League. That's going to be fun. Anyway, let's get into this Liverpool game. Here we are, guys, lining up for the Liverpool game in the FA Cup 4th round. Things are similar at the back. I haven't changed the back. defence at all. Silva holding Maguire and Miguel. We've got Cesaro coming in and Hernandez coming in as my wing-backs. Winks is coming in for Lucas, just due to the fact he picked up a bit of a knock, so I'm going to rest him a little bit if I can. Indeed, he is then still on the bench. We've got McCure, starting with Dolberg and Scott up front. Casper Dolberg, yes, he scored 15 goals for us, but he's been a bit quiet the past couple of games. I almost started Harry Kane, but in fact, Liverpool wanted him back as well. We bought Harry Kane off Liverpool. We'll just see. He'll probably come on against his former club. Hopefully, he can get himself a goal. Fingers crossed this game doesn't go to a replay. I'd rather us lose than it go to a replay, because then that's way too many games in a row for us, and we don't want that. We just want to come out, get a nice couple of early goals, see this game out early on, and then we can just cruise, just defend it. I can make the changes I want to change. I can rest the team up a little bit. But I'm going for it this season, though. I want to win every single competition that I'm in. So far, we've got a final of the Carabao Cup, which I don't know when it actually is. I will have a look. We're still in the Champions League, and we're still in the FA Cup, and we're still going to win this Premier League this season. It'll be nice. Yes, I want to win the Premier League. If it comes to me focusing on the League or the Champions League, it's going to be the Premier League. I want to win it. Man United have been so dominant. They've been off the pace this season, and I can't see them doing it next season. So this is our season. We lost out on goal difference last year as well. So we've got to win this. Champions League, yes, it would be nice to try and push on in the Champions League and get to the final, but I just don't think the team is good enough to take on Europe just yet. Maybe next season, we'll see. But that's a long way off. There's still a lot of football to be played yet. We've had no highlights. Until now, Casper Dolberg can't find the header from the corner. It gets played back to McCure, who crosses it in, and Rob Holding with the header over. They've had all the shots. That's our first shot of the game. Liverpool have seemed to be the ones that have been the aggressors. They've had most of the possession. We've had nothing. And we have games like this, which is really weird, where we're so good at creating chances, but yet sometimes we can play these games and not create a chance, not really have a highlight. And this is going to be a highlight before half-time, I'm going to go with. And it's going to be Liverpool's highlight unless they mess this up from playing it out the back. And I can't see them doing it. No, they're going to be on the attack here. And it's just going to be a long shot. It looks like it's going to go into half-time at 0-0. Chris Scott's not had a good game. Winks is looking tired already. Indeed, he's looking tired. McCure's looking tired. I'm going to have to make some... I don't want to make a sub at half-time, but Odegaard's going to have to come on at some point. I'm going to tell him I'm not happy. I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. They seem happy with that. Hopefully we can go out and now grab ourselves a goal. Just to liven this tie up a little bit. It's been a bit dull, that first half. Not a lot's in, but it's Chris Scott's in from the kickoff. Almost scores instantly. That's our second shot of the game. I might go on attacking. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go attacking. Let's go at them. And I'm going to make a sub in a second as well. Right, after this highlight, I'm going to bring on Odegaard unless McCure scores. Right, Theo beats his man. Plays in Chris Scott, who crosses the ball in. Cesaro's there, hits the post. I thought that was going to be a goal. He's not having a good game, is he? He's on a yellow card. I'm going to bring on TT, and then I'm going to bring on Martin Odegaard. They're the two subs I'm going to make. Yes, it's early on, but players, conditioning-wise, I just don't want to risk them. I don't want to risk Cesaro being sent off. I don't want to risk McCure being injured. Yes, he's on 81%. There's people there that on less conditioning, but aren't having the best of games. Odegaard hasn't played a couple of games now. He's not featured in them anyway. He's been on the bench. So let's just bring him on. Hopefully he can show me what he can do. Can we get anything from this? We really can't. Liverpool are going to play this from the back again. Are they going to play it back to the keeper? No, they're not. They're going to play it out. They're playing it out quite nicely as well. Some good passing moves here from Liverpool. Are they going to tear us apart with one pass? They've got two guys in the centre there. We've got them marked. Cross comes in. We get the save, was it? Was it a goal kick? No, corner. Silva does manage to save it. That was good. But again, look at that. Only 4 shots. Liverpool have been the team that looks like to score. Naby Keita does score for Liverpool. Puts them 1-0 up. in the 4th round of the FA Cup. It does look like we may be knocked out. I have got a couple of changes I can still make. It's games like this where I kind of wish I had Thomas on the bench so we could switch to the wide formation. Dolberg's having a poor game. Scott's having a poor game. Do I bring on Abraham, who scores all the goals for us, or do I bring on Harry Kane? I'm going to bring on Abraham. We want to get a goal. I really do. What else do I want to do? Not retain. Let's just go direct football. Let's do that. See if that makes any difference. See if we can get the ball further upfield. It often tells us maybe we should play direct football. But we've made all 3 subs now. I'm going to encourage the team. Only problem is we do not want to get a late goal, because then it will be a replay. But being knocked out in the FA Cup it may be a blessing in disguise for us. I'll just be disappointed. Right, highlight. This is going to go Liverpool's way unless we manage to win it off. Can we tackle them? No, it's going to be a Liverpool attack here. They have been all over us, but Winks manages to win that ball. Finds the pass to Abraham. Finds the ball over the top. He cannot find Dolberg, but Abraham's there again. TT's on the ball. Plays a lovely ball to Dolberg. And Dolberg hits the post. That's twice now we have hit the post in this half. We look like we're slowly coming back into this game, but is it going to be too late? TT, the edge of the area, and Ndidi gets tackled. Now Liverpool are going to be on the counter-attack here. And can we get the tackle off? I don't think we can. Are they going to show it up by getting another goal? Theo with the header out. Doesn't quite clear it as far. They're going to get a cross in. Cross comes in. Silva's there. This game's going to open up now. We're going hell for leather on it. I'm not going to go over loads. Right. Dolberg wins the header. Ndidi's there. I don't know what that was from Ndidi. I don't know if he tried to shoot, That was poor. That was really poor from Wilfred Ndidi. Now I'm going to go overload. It's probably too late. But we've got to do something. We've got to look like we want to win this game. We're back on it with chances. We're slowly clawing away. 12 shots each, 3 shots on target each. We just haven't scored unless we're going to score on the last kick of the game. Maguire has one cleared off the line. Abraham's in there. Can't find Ndidi. And that's it. Can't help but feel we should have got something from that game. Liverpool were all over us in the first half. They were the better team. The start of the second half, but when we picked it up, we hit the post a couple of times. But we are knocked out of the FA Cup, and in a way, it's a bit of a sigh of relief. We've already won the FA Cup twice or 3 times, is it? In this save, we can focus on the league now. I'm just going to tell them it wasn't good enough. Secretly, I don't mind being knocked out. As much as I'd love to have won the FA Cup, Champions League and Premier League all in one season, I think it's just unrealistic. It's one thing now we can just put to the back of our minds that we're out of the Cup. Not a problem. We can focus on the Carabao Cup final and we can focus on the Champions League and the Premier League. That's one less thing. So let's have a look at the schedule. When is the Carabao Cup final? That's not ideal because it's moved the Chelsea game. It's also ballsed up what I was going to do for my episode. What I'm going to do is going to do the Carabao Cup final and then the Chelsea game, and I'll play the first leg of the AC Milan game off camera, and then we can come back and do the Arsenal and AC Milan game, and then it'll be the end of the season. It's going to be tight, guys. It is going to be tight at the end of this season, but thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, all that sort of stuff. I'll catch you in the next one in a bit, guys.